I'm just yapping and sketching my little sketchbook. So it's like real, raw, and oh my gosh, I look like. Okay, I suppose this works out better. I am drawing a still from a Pokemon, the newest game. Yes, in fact, and I have recently rediscovered the sketchbook, so I've been sketching a lot. Wow, I did not think I would return to it, but I realized that there's so many blank pages and that I gotta fill it up. Especially, like, this is what I drew yesterday, I think. Yeah, I got yesterday's sketch from a news article, but the proportions are very off. That's the thing. I just am not that great with proportions. Oh, they really get my blood boiling. But this one was okay because it was like if it's not below the chest, I'd say that's great. That's ideal. I mean, like, can you tell that's a skate? Someone's skating there. Maybe if I clean the lines a little. But anyways, yes. So.
But you can tell this is like from 27 just better. And then this, like, I've been trying to kind of build on this narrative that I didn't even know I was building at the time because I was a wee little child, okay? Prepubescent. And now I'm adding on to them as if it was meant to be. So
I don't even know how long ago. I don't remember during this, but I just added Alice in Wonderland. The Korean title for Alice in Wonderland is 이상한 나라의 앨리스. Connects with the previous picture, which is pretty recent. And this is a sketch I did of a friend who is fluent in Korean. She's so cool. She was doing an interview in full out Korean sentences for a full 2-3 minutes solid. She was wearing a hanbok. Hanbok. I feel like I say hanbok so American. I don't know why. Yeah, I'm American. You can tell. British or Australian, I would say hanbok, which is coincidentally how you say it. Actually, Soap by Melly Martinez. I haven't been listening to more, or just thinking about a lot because I've been swearing a lot more. I've been letting my profanity slip out more, so I'm like, ooh, I should wash my mouth with soap. Full-on video essays on her crybaby era, and don't want to get too into it because that's a whole other thing, but yeah, well, I could if I made a full-on yap video, but I just wanted to yap about one thing and yap without trailing off, go off into a whole other things, and then I end up on. I love Molly Weasley, but there's 2 occasions where I believe she completely oversteps the line. Oh, this is like just ADHD core at this point. I got my ticket for the long way round. 2 got whiskey for the way. Wait, what are the lyrics? I got my ticket for the long way round. 2 more whiskey for the way. And I'm sure when next time we company. And I'm leaving tomorrow, what you say? When I'm gone, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me by my hair, you're gonna miss me everywhere. Oh, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. I'm thinking of another beat, like I just did a thing. The juices are really running, the juices are flowing, and I'm feeling inspired, electrified, just like energized because I've been watching people like all morning. So that must mean I'm energized by others. Now I'm dealing with the repercussions and sounding like someone who is locked up in a fucking psych ward. Ooh, this is a nice texture. Wait, why have I never tried scratching this? So nice. This is real wood too, right? I'm gonna carry this around with me. But I'm afraid that if I carry anything sharp, it'll like puncture through this. But look how pretty that is. I'm so glad I got this. I'm so glad I got this at a Fiji airport for $14.50 Fiji dollars. Gosh, it's really hard to find motivation to edit like long form videos now. I feel like short form videos. I've been doing a lot of those to make up for it on my Instagram. If you haven't followed, you should go check it out. No pressure, no pressure. And I will follow you back if I think we vibe. Look, my phone is saying it's charging, but clearly it's not. I'm looking for more reasons to switch to Samsung. So leave them below. Leave them down in the comments below if you got any. I've been contemplating calling my mom up. She'll be the one first to text, but I'll be the first to call. Type of thing. So that's fully set the limit. Not gonna call yesterday. Not gonna call because I'm focusing on strengthening my writing skills. And likewise today, I want to do some writing practice without worrying about school. I'll start on reading for my Tuesday seminar. Very much like my mom. The more I grow older, I realize how similar I am. Similar we are. And that is freaky deaky and meta and makes me want to jump off the nearest wharf, but you know, we cope. Yeah, and it's made me think, okay, yesterday I was like, I just consumed a lot of content where like people were yapping about why they don't want kids, why this generation doesn't want kids. Even the older ones, even millennials. I mean, my sister doesn't know. She's 10 years older, and she's been married for, what, 6 years? By the time they retire, they're not going to want to be with kids. They're probably just going to want to travel or retire in France. And just live their days drinking away. Oh my god, the proportion is a little off here. No. Like, look. Her head's like a little off at the shoulders, like way too out. No. See, some things I'm really good at multitasking with, and others I'm just a flubbering mess and feel paralyzed. I just want I really so desperately, I shouldn't say desperate. Should not say desperate. Oh my god, then I'll never find anyone. The idea of love in the 21st century feels so elusive. Get caught up in a honeymoon phase, but then that quickly dies out, and you're left with survival once again. And just how you were as college students, you know? You're treading a fine line here. It must be pretty magical to meet someone like that. Have each other be on the exact same page. Like, okay, we're gonna invest in each other in a way. Like our time and energy. Actually, that's so dumb because like people sacrifice their energy all the time. And time, like they have so much time for themselves, but then like for others, somehow it's more of an investment. I don't know. I would say investing in yourself is more energy sapping than anything, but that's just Just me, extrovert speaking. Extrovert that seems like the biggest introvert there is. You know, I'll defend shy extroverts or with my life. Like, I am so passionate about this. And even back then in middle school, I was like, when people were confused about the concept of introvert, I would be like, okay, it's literally just about energy levels. Okay, it doesn't have anything to do with how much you talk. It doesn't have much or express your opinions. You know, it really just comes down to energy. Traditional extroverts think that the shy extroverts are just feeding off their energy and not actually putting it in return. But like, if you gave us the chance, if you gave us the stage, then maybe more than likely we would open up in a way that you never even could. Okay, I think I'm like kind of satisfied with that. Short guy, I think, is the protagonist. Oh, it's his character. Okay. It's the character of the guy I was watching play this game. It's very fresh. How do people already have... I don't understand, like, how people can just buy a game right when it comes out. Or read a book right when it comes out. Let it sit for a bit, that it exists, maybe? But it's different with music, I would say. Hello. Oh my gosh, there it is. Star Kissed. Came out 20 hours ago. Eep, eep. OMG. There's one called SSS, in parentheses, sending secret signals. You bet your bottom dollar I'm gonna be streaming this at the gym. You running? I'm gonna be running and running and running. Running and running and running. Right, so about my ex playing. I'm like side-eyeing these people next to me right now because they are locked and loaded. Both having their using up the charger outlets. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, now this I know. Yeah. It goes pretty hard. But I will say it's not on my daily rotation. Nowhere near. Okay, this always happens. But whenever it's like side-eyeing, right? But not in the way of like bombastically. But literally just like, I knew it was ready. I have like a sixth sense, a hunch, if you will, about when my coffee is ready. Or whenever something is ready. And it's always, I know it, it's always when I am really about to draw something or like do something. It's always at the time when I'm just getting my like sketchbook out or whatever, and I'm just trying to do the most before the order is ready, right? So that's a lot of unnecessary pressure. But the barista said she really liked my hair, and I think this sipping my very non-performative matcha latte, not that latte. First sip. Also, I got like a little granule of ice in it. That was majestic. Can you tell I kind of drew on my brows a bit? Filled in my brows a bit? I usually do that at the front because otherwise it actually looks so sparse, and I never even realized it before. But I think that's what makes my face still seem so incomplete, and I'm really realizing this now as I'm drawing the Wheelers' faces, the brows. Because you know their brows are on fire, they're always on fleek, and they probably are just born with it. Also, do not look at the pimple on near my chin, but now you will probably always notice it after I pointed it out. So, oh wow, it's really busy right now. Oh my god, they said that someone on this place that it's very cozy. It's cozy, but it's not quiet. It's only on the weekends. Maybe on a weekday. Everyone's trying to go to these places on the weekends. I'm like, do you not have time during the weekday? Sister? I'm sure you do. What are you doing? I mean, I guess for 9 to 5 people, not so easy unless you work in one of these places. Which, by the way, I want to be a barista, I want to be a bartender, I want to get that experience, but I don't know if I'm willing to accept me at this point. If they're not very desperate, let's just say, like over the summer when they're part-time, go on vacation. Oh, and with me replicating stuff, usually like it won't look exactly as well. Sometimes it does actually, starkly similar to what I'm trying to replicate. But in it, I can find a little bits of my style in there, so that's why I keep doing it. Besides that, it's good practice. There is a video that I forgot to edit down to post, so this is reminding me of that too, and I'm probably going to combine those videos with this one somehow, and we're just gonna make do. Also, the vertical yapping, I don't know, how do we feel about that? Because I feel like it feels like I'm on a call or a FaceTime when I have a vertical like this, but when it's horizontal, people are gonna think, oh yeah, that's obviously she's trying to like call herself, but yeah, I'm just like freaking jazzed right now. I'm just freaking jazzed. Even though like the main task I have at hand is to work on my justice paper. No, this is my capstone, senior thesis paper. I can't even call that. It's like senior. Right now, currently it's at 3,000 words, but that's also including the works cited. So I have lots to do because we have to do like 4,000, not including the works cited. So that might be a little tough, but it's okay. I can do 1,000 words once a day, like easy. I like the one that's playing right now. It's like it falls back on the minor key and it sounds really freaky cool. Like, jazzed up as I'm drawing this. Very Pinocchio style art. I don't know, why am I saying Pinocchio? It's just unique. This artist I'm mimicking right now, they have a really unique style. I'm just trying my best to replicate that, and of course I'm not going to post it anywhere, but it's just good practice, you know, to get my creative juices going. No, I'm not supposed to be creative right now. Wait, don't say that, because there's always creativity to be had, even in the most scientific of fields. There's probably lots of creativity that goes on there, so you know, you just gotta keep on adding it wherever in your life. It's beneficial no matter where, no matter what. Also, I am not using a like traditional pencil tool right now, but we as artists, a true artist does not blame their tools for their faults, so that is what I'm trying to remind myself, that we are not our tools. We can make do with everything we have.